Hey everyone, back to you into this morning's video. Going to have a look at the snow potential for today. There could be a bit of snow around across some parts of the country, but there'll also be rain and sleet as well. And then we're going to have a look at the weekend, because some quite interesting patterns emerging for the weekend. Now, before I get on with the video, I just want to talk about the advertising. There'll usually be a video ad overlay my weather videos at gazweathervids.com. Please play those videos. You'll be supporting gazweathervids.com by doing that. So this is the first chart looking at. This is the high resolution NAE model. It can be found on the website Weather Online. You can find Weather Online on my links page. We see we're bringing down this cool west to northwesterly wind across the country. Some quite heavy snow showers here across central and western parts of Scotland, with the risk of blizzards as well over the hills and the mountains. And we're also bringing wintry showers into northern and western parts of the country through the course of this morning. Then we get an area of rain, sleet and snow developing across northern England through the afternoon, and that slips southwards in towards the southeast parts of the country. But the suggestion there is that we are mainly seeing rain, I think, across much of the eastern England, actually, as that system slips down. So really we're looking at snow at elevation, although you could see some flakes of snow almost anywhere through today, but on lower ground it shouldn't really amount to too much, but on higher ground there could be some accumulation. And we've also got this area of rain and snow up across central parts of Scotland as well. Now, as we move through into tomorrow, then we're in a straightforward run of northerly winds blasting down across the country, so showers become restricted to these eastern coasts, very wintry down the eastern coast. But many areas will actually be dry tomorrow because we're sheltered by the mountains over Scotland and northern England from that northerly wind. So many areas will become dry through the course of the night, but it will be cold and there'll be good sunny spells. Now, as we move beyond this, the models have really been having a nightmare trying to figure out what's going to happen through the weekend and into the start of next week. And I think they've finally got the idea, and it is for low pressure to be stalling and slipping southwards, and that could back winds into the east. So this is the GFS model this morning for Saturday the 9th of February, showing the high pressure building up over Scandinavia. We've got a ridge over the country, so it'll be cold on Saturday, but mainly dry. But the low pressure in the Atlantic is trying to move in. As we move through into Sunday and Monday, we find that low pressure stalling across the country. That's stalling in quite cold air. So there is the potential there for some snowfall to develop across parts of the country. Difficult to say how much, difficult to say where. You're going to have to try and pin it down over the next few days, but certainly this stalling weather system does suggest that we may start to see a snow event beginning to take place over the weekend. The GFS has really been struggling with this, so it's only this morning but it's really started getting a handle on it. The ECMWF has been leading the way with this, and here we are for Saturday the 9th of February with the high pressure up over Scandinavia. Moving through to Sunday the 10th, we find the low pressure trying to come in from the Atlantic, and look what happens, it forms a big area of low pressure to the south of the country. This the ECMWF has been going for this kind of scenario for quite a few days now, quite consistently as well, and it's still, as I say, going for it this morning, and this is probably bringing a proper snow event to parts of England and Wales. This would be maybe quite disruptive, actually, sort of a snowfall, so we do have to keep an eye on it as we go through the next few days. Sunday into Monday there could be snow, and the GEM, the Canadian model, again been struggling with this idea, but as we move through into Sunday the 10th, we do find this morning that it's stalling the low pressure out to the west of the country and then moving it southwards, bringing the winds down from the east, also bringing that cold air, proper cold air, back in from the east. So it does look as though we're going to be seeing winds going into the east as we go into the weekend, and that could, well, if we get that stalling low pressure system, produce some snow. Now the question with this is where the low pressure stalls and where it dives southwards, because if it stalls to the west of the country, it may get backed west over the next few days. If it does stall to the west of the country, then obviously the snow potential is limited. If it stalls further to the east, and we're on the mild side of it, and that produces more in way of rain. So it's a difficult situation for the models to be dealing with. We're going to have to wait and see and try and pin it down. But certainly the ECMWF has been leading the way with this, and it's still going for it big time this morning. It would be producing quite a bit of snow, I think, if the ECMWF came off for England and Wales. So I'll be keeping you updated. I'll be doing 5-day forecast tomorrow. Come back for that. We'll know a little bit more about what's happening at the weekend then. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.